February 9th, 2019, Black History. Coming back at you with more facts. Yours truly, Luke Kane. Today we're gonna talk about the Windrush movement. The wind is synonymous with people from the islanders. So the Brits call it the Windrush. A lot of immigrants coming from islanders. A lot of immigrants coming from the islands. So that's why the topic is called Windrush. But we're talking about 500,000 immigrants or people from the islanders. They arrived in Great Britain around World War II time, to give you an idea of where we had in American history. Because around the same time we had racial tension here, but these people were the labor forces of Britain. They brought dance, culture. They brought their Caribbean lifestyle, and what you bring when you come to a new town, a new city, or a new state. They brought all of that to Britain. Britain didn't have none of that before these people arrived. They built, a large part of Britain, and again, they was real heavy in contributing with the labor force. But the Windrush is, it's more about just citizenship and feeling a sense of warmth. After going through discrimination, so these people give all this contribution to Britain. These islanders give all this contribution to Britain, and Britain turn around and smack them in the face and say, y'all can't even be citizens. And the Windrush people felt that was wrong. So like any lion that's backed in the corner, they fought back. And what they did, because they were discriminating against on so many levels, they started to, come together collectively, and they started buying property. They put their money together and started buying property. No different from what people do in the ghetto who sell drugs and try to make it out because of the system. The system has all these things against us, so you got to do wrong to do right. But I ain't justifying it. I'm just saying to give you an idea what they had to do. The women prostituted, the guys sold drugs, and they bought properties because people wouldn't even rent houses to it, wouldn't let them sleep in hotels, so they had to get their money together collectively, and they bought land so they can have somewhere to sleep. But not only that, these people, they got a unique situation similar to Hispanic brothers and sisters here. Some of the parents are, some of the children are citizenships, but the parents not, due to the time period in which they came. So they have currently a mass deportation, and they sending people back to the country in which they came from, telling them they're not citizens. And these people have been, that's where they live their whole life. You got doctors, they sending professional people back. People that work for NASA getting deported. So it's a mess over there right now, and they trying to fix it up. But more importantly, the British people are trying to get reparations. These Brits or these Windrush people are fighting for reparations, and they trying to put a class action lawsuit together for this particular matter. Right now, this 2019, so it's actually being talked about. So they fighting for reparations, but it's just to let you know, like, it's black, and I consider people from the island the black because they came from Africa, and they was just left on islands to die because they had been worked, or their parents had been worked to death, and the colonialism people, or the slave master thought they was gonna die, so they just left them on these islands to rot. But these people created culture, so I consider them black. If you're watching this and wonder why I keep associating with this, is Black history. That's the root. But the Windrush movement, a lot of people don't know about it. So man, just get in tune with it. My advice is go look it up, go study it to see what I'm saying is true. You know what I'm saying? But that's the facts, man. The Windrush movement, like I said, 500,000 immigrants coming from the islanders. They invaded Britain, and they experienced, segregation, whites only, that type of stuff. They didn't want interracial dating. They didn't want that. Obviously, it's not equal pay, stuff like that. So that's what happened in Britain. So just to give you a timeline of Black history, what was happening around that time, so we could put the pieces to the puzzle and celebrate Black history as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Salute, signing off. Subscribe to the page, comment, and Black history, keep rocking.